welcome back to another episode of LittleGripGarage. Today we're going to be putting on a new rear tire on my dirt bike and test driving it. So this is the tire that has a leak in it. We tried putting Fix-A-Flat in it. We tried putting air in it, but I'm not sure where, but there is a leak somewhere in it. So we have our new tire right here. I don't even know what brand this is. My dad just got it off the internet somewhere. So this is gonna be our motorcycle lift because we don't have a real one right now. So we're gonna try and get this on. And I don't know what we're gonna do. We might like tie it onto the handle or something, but this is gonna be our stand.
Yeah, all right. Throw this thing up here quick. Like, yeah, that ought to work. Motorcycle stand, schmand.
Okay, so that this doesn't fall off, we're gonna strap this down really quick. First, we're gonna come through here, get onto that hook, out like that. Get this one on here. Okay, then you wanna pull all the slack. I got it tangled a little right there. Until it gets pretty tight. Hook this up. About like that. Okay, that should do. Okay, so this is the brake adjuster. So we want to take this off in a second, and then this is the chain adjuster. Okay, we gotta get this one off first. Yeah, it's coming off. Just like that, we got that one off. Then I think I take this off and that. Okay, I'm gonna take this nut off so I can slide this bolt all the way through that needs to come out of here. I need something to hold this one that's moving too. Use this a little bit more. That's pretty good.
Okay, now take your ratchet, and if you hold this sideways, it's also a hammer. See? Bang that through there. Good job. Grab your tensioner.
So we gotta slide this out through it. There we go. Got a lot of grass in there. This is my brake shoe, and these are still very thick, so that means that the rear brakes are still really good.
All that slime has made the tire really slippery. Yeah.
See all the white slime in there from all the Fix-A-Flat. There's the hole right there. That's probably causing it to go flat.
Garbage. Some feller before us put a bunch of rubber contact cement all the way around the wheel here. Must have had troubles with the bead seating on there, but now of course we got to deal with it. It's, you know, that's fine. This will just take a couple, free 7-9 hours. Then I'm gonna have the boys here take some SOS pads and just try to clean it up best we can so we don't have any issues with it sealing.
Okay, so we got a sponge here. The first thing you want to do is you want to get it wet, and then around the rim we're gonna scrub that really good. You want to make sure that you don't get that rubber part in the middle of the rim that goes around, because that tears really easily. And then after that we'll come on the outside of the rim and kind of scrub that, because there's some of that rough stuff on the outside of the rim too. Okay, so if you can see it right here, I'm not sure if you can, there's a lot of that stuff just all around here. So if we get this sponge and just rub that, it'll slowly go away. We'll do that on the whole outside, then we'll go back in the shop and figure all the rest of the stuff out. So we just got done scrubbing it. As you can see, I got the outside, and most of this is just rust now. We got all of that off. And when we took the tube out of it, there actually is some rips in this rubber. I don't know how, but we're gonna try and get the other tube on and the other tire on. Maybe check the oil and see if we can fire it up again. Okay, we're gonna start putting on the tire, and you don't forget that you always put the tire on first, then you put the tube in.
And it's really fun.
Once you slide one side on, you're gonna keep this side off so that you can slide the tube through there. Then we're gonna get the valve stem through there, and then we'll air it up. When these two things are on, this tiny nut will be screwed on about right to there, and then this will be on. You want to take both of them off so that it can fit through, and then you want to put this one on once you have it through the little hole there. And then you air it up and then put this one on. Okay, so when you fire these up, this is the choke right here. Up is choke. And then when you start it, you want to put it on. And when it's on, that just lets the gas flow through. And then let's say you ran out of gas. Then you would put it to reserve, which is right here. And that'll use the gas, but save as much gas as possible, so that, let's say, you can make it back to your shop or make it back to your garage. Okay, we're sliding the tube in right now. Then after this, we're gonna get it back onto the dirt bike, get the chain hooked up, the brake adjuster, chain tensioner, I think, and then we're going to air it up, change the oil, I think, and then see if we can fire it up and take it for a test drive. We just got the tube in. It says set it to 36 psi cold. So I'm gonna go right here, go up to 30. Well, we're gonna try 30 first to see how that works. Up to 30, and then looks pretty good. My dad said that 30 should be pretty good because I'm only about 60 pounds. Okay, we're getting it put back on right now. So when you take the tire off, that brake thing that I showed you, that'll go on right there, and then you just put your brake adjuster and your chain adjuster back on. But when you're putting it on, don't forget to put the chain around the gear once you start, or else you're gonna have to take it off again and redo it. This nut is still loose because we need to adjust the chain tension and make sure that this tire isn't loose or crooked.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Yep.
There you go. You can see the tire is centered. You can get them kittywampus if you tighten up your chain tensioners a little too much on one side or the other. Feed her the coal. There you go. That's probably good. Easy way to adjust this is just push it in until you feel the shoes engage, and then just let off a little bit. And then he can run that nut in until it grabs, and then we'll test the pedal action here. Right there. Okay, now hit your brake pedal.
the black part's in the way right here.
Well, that's all the farther it's gonna go, and I think you got enough pedal action.
Okay.
So we should be good.
So we figured out that the shock bushing is actually shot. You can see how it's doing that right there. And then we're gonna get some WD-40 really quick and lubricate the chain. Okay, we got it off of there. We're gonna move on to changing the oil. And when you change the oil, you don't use this. Under here, there's a plug, that one right there, that you're gonna loosen and then let it into the drain pan. There it goes. And we actually haven't changed the oil since we got this, and I think we got it like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yep.
So that's probably that's why we're doing it right now.
No metal. Hondas, good units. I sent Bentley Supreme, also known as Bentley, out to get some oil. I've got some, I think it's Summit brand, ZDDP XL 9R PPM super special oil. But I've only got like 1.5 quarts of it left, so that'll be perfect for this little unit. But man, this Honda, the kids ride this thing wide open for hours on end, and we've had no issues with it. And it's kind of funny, the reason I bought this originally is I grew up on a 84, I think it was called like a Z50R or something like that. But this is just a newer version. It's not new, it's a, what is this, 80 something? I think it says somewhere on here. I'm not quite sure where.
Okay, we got our funnel here. We're gonna put some 10W30 zinc oil in it.
Poke the finger through it.
Finger isn't strong enough.
Get your Leatherman out. There you go.
Okay, the oil change is done, so we're going to try and fire it up. And you want to put this on. A little bit of choke. Key on. Well, let's go try out this new tire and see how the traction is. Well, it's the next day now. Last night it got kind of dark when we were putting on the tire. So I think I'm going to see if I can get it fired up. Then we can go test it. It's way better. It has way more grip, because last time I rode it when it didn't have the new tire, it was just like completely bald. So every turn I took, I would slide and most likely wreck. But I think that'll do it for today. If you guys want to see me wash this, because the whole engine is filthy, rim's dirty, that's dirty. I mean, everything's dirty. If you guys want to see another video on this, then stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Get some.